Yeah, hi friends. My name is Anil Kumar. I'm an ex-merchant navy officer, and I'm currently doing front-end development, like learning front-end development, and I like to drive good cars. Okay, so I just recently started my YouTube channel and everything. So the thing is that I review cars. So I'm not tied up with any car company or anything like that. I'm just a normal guy who likes to drive good cars, like, and to review a car on a driver's perspective. Okay, so I have been doing. I did a couple of video reviews on two cars, like the Mahindra XUV 700 and a Skoda Slavia. That review has been done in my local language, like Malayalam. I'm from Kerala, basically Cochin, Kerala. So I've done that in Malayalam. So I thought I should try to do this in a language which everyone understands. So, just in brief, for the viewers who doesn't understand Malayalam, like I just have to say about my previous reviews, like the Skoda Slavia. Basically, it was a very bad experience for me. The car is underpowered. There is too much turbo lag in that car, the manual one I'm talking about. And yeah, I was not happy with that car, this 1.5 Slavia. So that's basically the gist of it. For the Skoda Slavia, that's what I've said in my local language in that review. The other one is the XUV 700. That's a diesel version which I've given a review on that. Basically, it's an awesome car. It's an awesome SUV actually. So yeah, I have not much words for it. I think as from a driver's point of view, it's an awesome car. Nice performance, because it is a Mahindra, is an Indian brand. Being an Indian brand, it was my first experience driving a Mahindra. I never expected that. But yeah, it's an awesome car, and the sales shows that, because it's sold more than 100,000 SUVs. Very good car. Coming from an Indian brand, it's commendable performance from those makers. Yeah. So today I would like to do a review on a car known as a Citroen C3 Turbo. So this, not many people have brought this car. It's so I thought because I am actually looking for a car, because I am having two cars. One is an Abarth and the other one is the Grande Punto. So I basically am trying to sell my Grande Punto and try to buy, because yeah, it is okay. It's a good car. I don't want to sell it, but I'm looking for another car. So basically, but I'm not selling my Abarth. That's no way I'm going to sell that car. I have no words to express how good that car is. From like, I'm talking it not from the international standard point, based on the Indian market. That car is on a different level. Okay, Abarth. Many people don't know that car. You can just check it. It's an Abarth Punto. So basically, for me, that car is stage 1 tuned, 170 bhp. So whatever review I do on the cars are based on the Abarth. So I keep that as my benchmark. So cars might be above that, below that. Okay. So till now, which I have reviewed, I think that XUV 700 diesel one, it's up there. It's close to my Abarth. It's up there. The Skoda Slavia, it's miles apart. So that's what in short it is. So today's review is about Citroen C3 Turbo. Okay, so whatever I'm saying it from a driver standpoint of view. Okay, those who basically, driver standpoint is those who likes to drive a manual car with good power, the feel, to get that feel of the car. That's how we drive the car. Like, you should feel the car. You know what I mean? So that is how I review the car. Okay. So I'm not gonna put pictures or show this feature, that feature. You can get that on internet. That's not a big deal. Showing this is this, this is that. Everyone can get those things. Yeah, that's you should, like, people should not be lazy enough to go to the. If you are really interested in buying something, just take 5 minutes or 10 minutes of your time of your busy schedule. Just go out there, see it for yourself. But the drive experience, but that, so I'm putting my video for the drive experience, that my drive experience, which is unique. Okay, so that nobody can, duplicate. So that's what I want to talk about. So let's start with there are positive and negative points of this car. Okay, so why it's actually selling, but still it's not up there, because there are a few reasons, because it's that I will come to the later part of this video. So let me start with the positives. Okay, what can I say? It's a 108. I'm looking down in between because I've written down the figures and everything, so I'm not able to remember all the figures, and like the points which are good points which I've found written down in short, so that I can explain to you briefly. So as you keep on forgetting in between, you understand, I think. So basically the engine. Talk about the engine. So let's say that's the heart of the car. That is the main thing of the car. Okay, let's talk about the engine. It's a 108 bhp engine. Okay, so you get 108 bhp at 5,500 revs. Okay, and 190 newton meters torque at 1750 rpm. Okay, so why those figures? If I go on to explain, that will be another class. Please Google those things. You can find it yourself. But in short, I will tell you, you get 109 bhp at that rpm. So when you are on those revs, when you are on 5,500 revs, then you get 109 bhp. When you drive at 2,000, 3,000, you get half of that, whatever. So that's the thing. So if you want 109 bhp of power, your car should be at that rpm in any gear. Okay, whatever gear you are in. So that's, and you get the torque. So what is torque? What is bhp? Let's just say in short, bhp gets you the top speed. Torque pulls your car, gives you acceleration. Okay, bhp pushes your car to the topest speed. It gives you power. But the torque is everything. Okay. I think if you do some Google search, you will get what I meant. Okay, so that those are the specs. Okay, so the positives, I have to say this: it's an awesome engine. I have no words for it. Like, Citroen did a good job. It's a PureTech 110. So what is a PureTech 110? Again, Google it. Everything you Google it. That I am not going to explain what PureTech 110 is. Okay. So it's an awesome engine, very good engine. That's what I just good, awesome. Nothing. I have no complaints on that engine. Okay, because this is my first time I'm driving a Citroen. Then I shifted gear. The gear shift feels very solid gear shifts. Like, it's not like soft, slippery shift. It's solid. Like, you put in the first gear, you put in the first tuck, it feels that falls in the gear, falls in the right places. So we are happy with it. You get that feel. You get the solid gear drop feel, not the sloppy one. Okay, you don't get the sloppy gear feel. Okay, it's a good, and the gear to the engine response very good. It pulls you feel that pull. So it's not like the linear power delivery, like, because you got an automatic and you get the linear delivery. No, it's not that. When you push it, it jumps. That's what I want. So it's a good one. So that's good. Braking, solid braking. I've tested it because it's a test car. I've tested the car, so solid braking. I have no complaints on that part. Could have improved a little bit more, but it's okay. For it's priced around 10.15 lakh INR, Indian rupees. So for that price range, I think it's good. It's good. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Suspensions, awesome. I've tested those suspensions. Two people were sitting behind the test drive, guys. So I drove at like 95 or something, and I jumped over something. It was night. They bought it in the night time. I asked them to bring it around 5 o'clock. They bought it by 7:30. I cannot see anything. and I was driving in the container road. Like it's a freeway, highway. Like there's not much traffic over there at night. So it's night, so I didn't see the bump, so I jumped over the bump. So, but they did not feel anything because the suspension is good. So I did not intend to test like that, but it got tested. Good suspension. And this part I wrote it down because I don't want to miss this point out. So I did on the second gear from 28 to 95. 28 to 95 kilometer per hour. I went in second gear, and after at 95 it flattened out. The thing flattened out. Okay, but that 28 to 95 was pretty good experience. Then I put on the third gear and I went till 116. You should not go above that. You get fines for that. So you can't go above those speeds. Yeah, this is not Australia or some place where you can try out cars. Even in Australia you can't try those speeds. You get heavy fines. So the same thing here. You can't do that. So, but very good. I loved the torque in the car, how the engine response of this car. It's very. Citroen did a good job on that. I'm totally impressed by that. For 10 lakhs, good. And it's a turbocharged. So for all those guys who want to tune your cars, like me, I think it is a tunable car. I think so. You can tune this one. Okay. It's lightweight. Okay, the car is light. Maybe that is another factor. And it's a 3-cylinder engine. So coming this power delivery coming from a 3-cylinder engine is pretty good. Because usually they are built for mileage and all these things. But I never felt that I am driving a 3-cylinder engine. Yeah, it's right up there. It's like you don't feel any difference between a 4-cylinder and a 3-cylinder on this one. Yeah, because it has got 6 gears, so the people who are looking into mileage and everything, I think you get good mileage. As per ARI, it's 19 point. I did not test those things mileage, but I think you can get good mileage because it got 6 gears. It got a reduction gear, got 6 gears. The reverse one is the standard. You have to lift up and push. So that's the standard one. But this, you got 6 gears, okay, so you can get a good mileage out of this. The car is lightweight. It has commendable performance. Engine performance is commendable. Totally get it, okay. And so that safety wise, it has got 2 airbags, passenger side and front side. I drove the for 10 lakhs. I think it has got airbags in both versions. I think that's the one. I think you can buy the 10 lakhs is not a big price for a decent car. People do spend that kind of amount if you want a decent car. Still, people don't get a decent car sorry, I don't have anything against Skoda or anything, but the Slavia Skoda for 18 lakhs, not worth it. Absolutely not worth it. For a guy like me, even though this is a Citroen review, I have to say that because 18 lakhs and you are doing not justice to the price. I don't know what's wrong with the Skoda thing. I felt that. Maybe it's me, I don't know. Maybe the test car, I don't know. That's just me, I'm just saying. I don't have anything against Skoda. I'm just saying. Okay. So this car, then the passenger. Yeah, the passengers have the leg room in the car. That's pretty good. I sat in the back. I'm a 6-foot guy. I got sufficient leg room. Pretty decent, yeah, but I have no complaints on that. And the boot space, pretty good. 350-liter boot space, very good boot space and everything. Awesome. So overall, if you listen all this, it looks like it's a must-buy car. What's wrong in this? Now let's come to the negative part of this car. Okay. The features are like I'm not a feature crazy guy. I don't look into features. I don't care. You got touch screen, you got that crap, this crap. But I'm sorry for saying those words. But I'm just saying, okay. But I don't think. But it doesn't have the minimum basic features. It's not a feature-rich car. I'm talking about is a high-end model. Even that has not got anything. The ACs are the standard, like you find in the standard, like previous era cars. The knobs and everything, this is not a bad thing. I actually like it, but many people who compare it with the Virtuos or like the modern i10s or i20s or other like Hyundais which has got gizmos and everything, they would find this car, what the hell this is. There's nothing in the car. Yeah, so that's that. But I'm okay with that. I don't care because you can get an Android from an aftermarket, so it's not a pretty big bad thing. But the thing which I could not, for a manual guy who drives a manual car, come on Citron, you could you can put in an RPM indicator, right? That's basic. You should do that. That's available on all cars. Oh my god, the display is very basic. Like you just can see the speed of the car. It's a small display. You can see the speed of the car. You can see the trip. It's like a electric scooter display. It's below minimum. You give such a good engine, everything with the good gearbox and everything, but as a driver, I can just see the speed, not even the RPM. I should be able to see the RPM as a manual guy. I need the RPM, I need the speed, I need the RPM. I need to see what RPM I'm going, that's it. If that was the, I don't care if there are no features. You don't put an Android Play also, I don't care. They have an Android Play which is very basic, nothing fancy. So, oh my, this display is pathetic, yeah. I'm sorry to say that, but I have to say that because with the car, if you compare with other cars, I don't know why they put it's not such a big thing to put in a digital like analog display or digital or a digital RPM indicator, something. Oh yeah, and no mileage, real-time mileage. That also is not there. Basically, boring display. Yeah, that is one word for it. Boring. You look at the display, they just tried to, they could have just improved on that and this car would have been awesome. Could have brought up with the features and the display should have been a bit more, not like this. Then steering is, and about the steering is electronic steering, but that is like, there is no hydraulic steering nowadays. Even though that is the thing, there is no hydraulic steering, but I felt it is pretty decent, not bad. So like the best steering for me is my Abbas steering, my Punto steering, because those are hydraulic steerings. Then I felt that the electro hydraulic steering on the XUVs, they are better. Okay, I think that those are the best option. I think every car should do the electro hydraulic steering. For the slow speed, the electric comes in, but the high speed, the hydraulic plays the role, so that evens out. Then I think the steering is, even though it's electric, I felt it's okay. The Slavia steering is the worst I've driven. It feels dead steering. So that, and then this car has not yet done the safety test, NCPA, so they have not conducted. They are just been 1 year old, so they have not got the NCPA, that 5-star 4-star rating, and I don't think they will get that. Maybe they might get that because the build quality is, I don't think that is, it feels soft. Yeah, you compare it to an old Punto or an Abarth, or even for that matter an old car 2005, that is generally the trend nowadays. You build soft cars, is collapsible. Maybe that's because of the passenger thing, I don't know what it is. Safety for the passenger, that's what they said, but this, like, I press the car on the side, it just goes in. The steel is not solid, not solid. So yeah, that is the negative point of this car. So I would say that, see, from my perspective, if you ask me out of 10, I would give it a solid 8. Because I like engine, gearbox, I like to drive. It's basically a good engine with a gearbox and good space. They pulled it up. Okay, go drive, enjoy. That's it. That's how they made this car. So, but if you look from a passenger, like a normal guy who's trying to buy with features and everything, they won't be that impressed. They would say, it's maybe 6, 7. Yeah, they won't be that impressed, because once the first impressions outside, it's a good looking car. But once you enter inside the car, you look at that from the driver's point, you got nothing going on there. It's just bland. But once you drive the car, it turns into a completely different level. Okay, so that's my honest review on the C3 Turbo. It's a good car with good engine, but they could have just improved on those features, and this would have been a perfect car. Perfect car. It's awesome car. Like engine, driver's experience, and yeah, and the RPM. You just you just step in the car, put it on the gear, accelerate, shift gears, have fun. That's this car. Don't look anything else. And comfort, ride comfort, everything is there. Don't go look feature. Don't look at what speed you are going. No RPM, nothing. Just drive and enjoy. That's this car. In short, you know what I mean. But everyone doesn't like to buy those. They want everything. Yeah, but the mileage, the people who are into mileage think this will give you a good mileage. Okay, I'm definitely sure it will give you a good mileage, because it's 6 gears. Definitely it will give you good mileage. I'm damn sure on that. So yeah, that's my review on the Citroen C3 Turbo. Hope you guys like it. And anybody who is owning a C3, please comment on what it feels like to drive a Citroen C3 Turbo. Okay, it's not the sales are, they have been bringing up the sales. I think they have got really good sales now. They just started on year, but I don't find those cars those many on the Indian roads. Okay, basically I'm from Kerala, so I don't find that many on the roads. So yeah, guys, that's my review. Hope you find this review useful. So please comment. If you find something different, it will be helpful for me. Yeah. So yeah, bye guys, until I'll come up with another car. See you guys. Bye.